It's game time.
Matt, what are you up to?
I'm working out, but right now I'm just stretching before I run around the apartment.
I'm sure, as always, this will go well.
Let's do this.
How do I describe Kid Tripp? Painful, for starters. There's also some cuteness going on here, but I think it's just there to accentuate the pain. Honestly. Kid Tripp was released for the Switch on November 23rd, 2017, and that's the version we'll be covering today. Kid Tripp is an endless runner where you get to endlessly run as Miles. You can jump on enemies, throw rocks, jump over spikes, and use balloons to bounce over longer jumps. While it might look simple on the surface, there is some strategy to it. For instance, there are a lot of blocks that can stop your momentum. You can take some time to regroup before continuing on with the stage, but you need to be wary of the timer up top. Thankfully, you don't need the best time to win, but it's there in case you want to beat your best time later. For me, I just want to live. Speaking of living, I have to work on my transitions, the game starts you off with 10 lives. Might as well do 99 because you are going to burn through these. This game is hard. Hard. As you can see just from the game's intro, it's trying to go for a retro aesthetic. And I do think it succeeds at that. It's not just trying to be quote-unquote hard, it's trying to be quote-unquote NES hard. A certain type of difficulty usually found in NES games, pretty self-explanatory, but some of the difficulty can make the game more grating than it should be. Although, to be fair, the game does start you off with a tutorial level. While throwing rocks is a big part of the game, as it can also be used to defeat enemies farther in the level, you can't throw a rock and jump at the same time. If you throw a rock, you fall. Also, even jumping feels like it has to be perfectly timed, otherwise, you're done for. I am constantly running into enemies from jumps that must be a millisecond off, and it can feel like death is inevitable. That it comes for all of us, no matter what we try to do to stop it. You can get coins! These little coins seem to do absolutely nothing, but if you get them all, you can get a gold medal. And if you get 100 coins while playing, you will get an extra life. But let's get back to those gold medals. What are the gold medals for? Well, under challenges, you can get trophies. These are a nice addition to the game to give it a little kick. But for me, I'll just stick to the normal game. Apparently, this game does have an ending, and also has 4 worlds with 3 areas each, but I had to look that up because this game revved up in difficulty during World 2. I don't think I can beat World 2-3, and believe me, I tried. There's just too much going on, and my brain would shut down in the middle of a run. I am happy to say that you do have infinite continues because you can start from the beginning of the area where you died by choosing it from the main menu. If I had to start from World 1 every time, I would have rage quit and never looked back. This does make me hopeful that one day I'll come back to this game because the levels are short enough that it's fun to play in handheld mode. And the absolute rush you get when you finally beat a level is euphoric. It's just the completely unforgiving difficulty that makes this hard for me to recommend it to everyone. But I will say that I got this game on sale for under $1, and at that price, this game is a steal. Normally it goes for $3.99, and if you want to push yourself, then I'd recommend it. But if you're looking for a more relaxed gaming experience, then this isn't the game for you. The music is chill, the sprite work is chill, but the game is the anti-chill. So again, recommending this for all my fans of retro pain out there. That's a weird phrase. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this game down in the comments.
Let's do this. Ave Maria, gratia plena.
Oh God, is he dead?
I'm fine.
Well, that is definitely blood.